Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Destiny 2. We're in the Season of the Chosen and we're going to be talking about the Hammer Approving, the Umbral Engrams, the Prismatic Recaster and all of that kind of good stuff. They've taken the old system and they've really convoluted it and made it overly complex to make it seem like there's a super grind when realistically it's not that big of a deal in terms of what you get for the amount of grind that you do. First and foremost, the Hammer Approving is used to focus certain Umbral Engrams. So you get this Hammer Approving once you've gone through all the original quest lines. And as you can see here on the little tooltip thing, we have Cabal Gold 8 out of 42 and Hammer Charges. I have 2 of them filled out of a potential 3. Now to get Cabal Gold, which is the whole start of this process, you need to complete Strikes, Crucible, Gambit. That gives you a chance of getting Cabal Gold. Now you press Y and you go to details and you have to slot in one of these medallions. It costs 14 gold for this very first medallion that you get, and what that does is it allows you at the end of a Battlegrounds playlist event, you get to destroy a tribute chest. So you get your usual chest from the end of an event, but you also have 3 extra chests spawn which you can smash with your hammer. Once you have actually put this medallion in and smashed a hammer and smashed a chest, you get 1 hammer charge. Now those hammer charges are used for the focused engrams, but right now what you need to do, play Strikes, play Crucible, play Gambit, and I don't know if there's any other events, but you do it and you get Cabal Gold at the end, which allows you to equip the Hammer Approving with a medallion to be able to do the Battlegrounds playlist. So that's already an extended way to kind of like go around and do arse around your elbow type things to get to where you just want to be. Now you have the Umbral Decoder, which if you go into, as you know, you can just decode Umbral Engrams if you have them. If you want to focus them, you have to go over here to the Prismatic Recaster. And you go in here and you can see right now we have active season. You go into it and there's all these focusing sections. Now the hammer itself changes from tier to tier and I'll show you why. But first and foremost, when you first go in, you have access to worldly weapons focused, worldly armor focused, which is all the stuff that you've seen in the game already, a chance of rolling them. And we have chosen implements, which is, you know, stuff from chosen season, armor or weapons, and that costs 5 legendary shards. So if you just want to do legendary shards, these first 3 Umbral Engrams are what you want. Now if you want to take it a little bit further and be able to get solely weapons from your Umbral Engram, you need to have 5 shards but also 1 hammer charge. Now as I just said before, the hammer charge comes from smashing one of the tribute chests at the end of the Battlegrounds playlist after you have equipped the hammer using Cabal Gold. You can use 1 hammer charge here so that you guarantee to get a weapon from Season of the Chosen. Very useful, very, you know, just a good way of getting what you want. It's a shame it takes so long to go through all the different steps to get here, but anyway, that's fine. And then you also have the armor version of that same focused engram. Now, here's where it starts to get ridiculous. So when you go into Battlegrounds playlist and you smash those tribute chests at the end, you have a chance of getting one of these kind of tokens, let's say. So you could get chosen gauntlets, which you go, you smash the tribute chest, you might get this. I already have one of these, which is right here, the chosen chest armor. So I can roll one of my engrams into a focused engram to definitely 100% get a chest armor from the Season of the Chosen. Very useful if you're trying to min-max your power level. Other than that, don't really see the point. You might as well just play the game and pick up the things you want. But that costs 3 hammer charges, which is just ridiculous in my opinion, and you know, it is what it is. If they want to do that, fine, but the process just to get 1 guaranteed piece of chest armor is to play Strikes and play Gambit and play Crucible, get your Cabal Gold, attach that to your hammer, go into the Battlegrounds playlist, go through it, smash a tribute chest to get 1 hammer charge. Have to do that 2 more times so you get a total of 3 hammer charges, and hope to God that you get the token drop from those tribute chests to be able to get the chosen chest armor token so that you can use your 3 hammer charges just to get 1 piece of armor for your chest, which is just absolutely absurd. Absolutely ridiculous. Now I don't even know if you keep this token after you do it once. So if I go and get 1 more hammer charge and use this, do I then have to go and get the chosen chest armor token again? If not, I'm a little bit more happier about that, but if you do, it's absolutely just diabolically insane. Now there are some where you need to have the season pass. So you get the season pass and then you get through the season pass until you get to sidearms or submachine guns. Now you have to use those weapons or use weapons of that type to get 750 final blows before this token becomes available to you to be able to, you know, roll an engram which has specifically the submachine gun or the sidearm. So not only do you have to go through all the nonsense of getting the hammer charges that we've already spoken about, you then also have to have the season pass. That's the start of it. You have to have the season pass for this, and then also get 750 kills on top of that, to then use all your hammer charges that you've spent all day getting to get a sidearm or a submachine gun. And that's the same for the bow and the sniper, and the linear fusion rifle and the rocket launcher. We're not done there yet. We have the extra focused Umbral Engrams, the tier 3 focusing, and you have 3 of them available. I don't know what that means, per week maybe, potentially. And again, you have to get 2,100 final blows with each of the weapons, as we've just discussed in the tier 2 focusing, and then also probably going to take 3 hammer charges too. I don't see how it could be any more than that, but we could also be charged with, you know, enhancement cores or something to be able to actually buy the weapon on this. And then, you know, you can do things like use your Cabal Gold if you save it up to get, you know, armor with a mobility roll. You know, you can get recovery rolls by using your hammer 30 times. Then we've got, I'm tired just talking about it. High resiliency roll by killing 3,000 combatants, grenade kills, super kills, and strength kills, melee kills for a strength roll. It's so convoluted and so over the top that it just makes me not want to play. It is too much. Not even too much, no, I take that back. It's not too much. It's too mundane and too boring just to get a chance of having a season of chosen armor piece with a high strength roll. Like, I would rather just play the game and hopefully randomly get a good roll than have to go through all of this absolute insane grind for something that isn't worth it, essentially. Now, I know people are going to be like, wow, don't play the game, and start moaning about it, but this is pseudo grind. They've put this in to make the game feel like it has more content than it does. And I'm not totally against a good old grind and a good offer. I come from the original Destiny days. I know what grind is, but this just seems ridiculously over the top, because not only do you have to play stuff to get the gold to be able to kick your hammer off for the start, then you have to do battlegrounds 3 separate times and get all your hammer charged up to 3 hammers, and then you have to hope that you get one of these tokens here to be able to use those 3 hammer charges. And then on top of that, if you want weapons and all that, you have to have the season pass, but on top of that also get insane amounts of kills with these weapons that, you know, typically you probably won't use very often. And then on top of that, it's even more stuff for the tier 2 focused ones. It's just way too over the top. And then back at the war table, we like right now, I have no idea how to get these extra enhancements. Hopefully it's clear, and hopefully it's basic and simple and easy. But if we have to go through some absolute ludicrous stuff to try and get these done, I am not going to be a happy bunny. I like the idea of a system put in place to, you know, get more chance of getting the things that you want, but to have to go like above and beyond absolutely insane amounts of grinds just to try and get one weapon that you like is just too much, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't even know if I have all the information or if I'm correct about how this works, because it's so convoluted and so complex that reading it and knowing my logical brain, I'm thinking, yeah, this is definitely how it is. I then start to doubt myself because it's too much. There's too much complexity involved, in my opinion. I'm sure, you know, it will be easier when you get used to it, but going straight into it on a new season when you're like, God, I can't wait to see what Destiny's got. What's all this new stuff they're going to bring? And then they bring this system in, which is a system we know, but amplified 100-fold into complexity, is just like, why are you doing this? You're supposed to want people to play your game, not drive them away. And yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because while, you know, it's good to get individual pieces of armor and things that you want, for me, it's not worth the time putting in to get a chance at getting one piece of armor. Oh, it's just, it's ludicrous. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video. I often do get a lot of hate for my Destiny opinion videos, even though they end up coming true most of the time. But anyway, hit the like button if you wish to, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'm tired, my head hurts trying to figure this out. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.